Hi guys, it's MicheleMarieDalene, and you can hear I sound a lot better today. And today we just want to let you know it's gonna be cold tomorrow. It's gonna be windy, but it's I looked at one of the weather channel's so-called clickbait titles, and I kind of had to kind of frown at the extremism as they're saying is you ain't gonna have a cold heavy enough. Excuse me. Let me know this right now. In here in Connecticut anyway, I'll be about -3, but it just doesn't seem like that's a major issue. Looking at the cold front, that's by the time, of course, it gets into upper New England. However, it might be a little bit colder. Actually, a lot colder. From what I saw on the map, real quick, I didn't go into all the details on the map, but it will be windy, so there will be wind chill factors to consider. Now, unfortunately, I have to get some more eye drops because I kind of started getting a little miserly with them, and then of course, now the double vision kind of came back in my right eye, which means that the indice of my refraction of my right eye has changed again, and I gotta get some more eye drops to get the indice of refraction back to where it should be. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more eye drops. You can't see eye drops do work, which is just I need to get more of them. I was supposed to go to Lowe's today to pick up some more light fixtures. I'm not really sure if I might still do that or if I might forgo it. And the reason I said that was because my studio is pretty bright as it is. It really isn't that dark in there, and so it's not really an essential item to put onto my Premiere card. I might just forgo it for now, and then save the money for next month and the month after that. There's a little more pressing projects. So this is getting some more cancy eye drops. Likewise, I'm doing the same thing with my PayPal credit. I'm trying to put the money away so I can buy some more of those cancy eye drops as well. Maybe 2 or 3 boxes of it. Maybe next month get a box, and then maybe after that, wherever it goes, we're going to get another box or 2. So I'm trying to see. No one won the Powerball this weekend, so now it's getting me up to $1.3 billion. That's $1.3 billion US dollars. I did play Saturday. I didn't win nothing, so I have to admit it would be tempting to win something. That didn't say that when I say no one won, I meant no one won the big jackpot, but they did win. A couple of people won about $30-40 million, but they didn't win the big one. So this is the biggest jackpot in global history, if you happen to land on it. I always like to see that potentially go up to, say, $2 billion. That would be pretty doggone huge too, right? $2 billion, even if you won, let's just say 10 people won that money, you're still doing really well. 25-year annuity payments, yeah. The question would be is, what would you do with it? First thing I would do, if I won 25 or even $1.3 billion, even if I won like $100 million, is I would buy the Snow Queen Palace and then send the crew in there and totally restore it to its original splendor back as it was back in the late Victorian era when it was built. With modern gas lights and, of course, using also possibly off-the-grid electric generation, such as a Bloom electric fuel cell that runs on natural gas, solar power for the summertime, and then I would be able to charge the tenants a flat rate for electric and rent as one payment instead of having separate rents and electric bills to tenants. And that would be what I would do. Another thing I would do is I'd make sure that tenants that are on fixed incomes have a place to stay, as long as they're good tenants and are respectful tenants. I would say, fine, I let you stay here for a much lower rent, maybe even $350 a month to $500 a rent. But that would be me, because I do have to pay the taxes and for the gas and all that. So that would be something I would do to, if I won the money, which I didn't in anything this weekend. I don't think, if I play again, if the way Connecticut is you gotta pay to buy whatever tickets with cash. You cannot buy them with credit cards. I know that sounds stupid. I gotta go to the ATM, pay out
I might do it quick.
a fee to cash advance fee to take out the money to buy lottery tickets, and that's kind of really not so cool. And that does mean, of course, that I would not be able to buy 15 of them on my first Premier card. That's another thing I want to talk about real quick here, because that's something that's where the money could be useful, is paying off all the bills and maybe using the money to help begin to restore the financial difficulties of my life. Obviously, that's what the whole goal of the lottery is. The sad truth is that most people will never have access to that kind of money. Even most of our government agencies don't even get $1.3 billion unless you're in the Department of Defense. Well, then, yeah, you get it. And you got to spend it all within a certain number of days, or it goes back to Congress, which you don't spend. That's kind of stupid if you ask me, because that's like a horrible excuse to say, well, now we gotta always spend $700 for a hammer, because if we buy one at Lowe's for, say, $14, then we're gonna end up basically losing out, and we have to give all the other money we didn't spend back to Congress. That's another story altogether, right? I don't want to go into Congress right now. Just to say that I'm still voting for Trump, because I think he's, like I said in the ad, he's the best of the candidate choices right now that I personally can speak for. I don't know anything but the other guys. Alright. Now, obviously my throat's still raw. It's not as bad as it was. I'm still able to talk to you. My leg is not hurting as bad. I'm able to walk around a little more. But after a while, my leg does send me a warning message that it's time to lay off it a little bit. And so I sit down and rest it a little more. It's getting better. My cold's getting better. And that's about it for now. So what I'm going to do is I was going to go down to Lowe's today with my case manager. I might still go, because I still keep saying I want to get those lamps. Yeah. But what brings a big question up is it really something that I'm going to use? Yes. Is it something really worth the money? Yeah. But where would I put it? Because, you see, now understand, I already got 2 lamps over in front of the studio that covers both sides. And there's no real shadow in that studio. It's pretty well lit. So, would it make sense to buy one and then put in a small 60-watt LED or incandescent, or maybe even a small 9-watt LED bulb instead, to act as more as a hair light? That would work, but I haven't really figured that out yet either. I'll have to look into it. And I can also buy a brand new pair of lineman pliers. I was thinking about that, but they're not the Stanleys. I had those being sold by another tool company on eBay. So that's a whole nother story altogether. Alright guys, look, I'm going to let you go, but I want to thank you all for watching. And I see that my videos that me and Dory do were much more better popular than the videos I do myself. That does not surprise me at all. And me and Dory will hopefully be getting together again real soon to do another video. So until then, I'll see you tomorrow at least. And stay warm, stay safe, and stay dry. Bye bye.